Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay here in SRX the game. So today we're headed to Woodley. Now Woodley is, we have a bit of a checkered past with Woodley. It is a fun track, but it's only a quarter mile and it lists at mid-banking, which is about right, but it certainly feels very steep when you're going around. It's some interesting design to this track. You can see it looks a lot like Phoenix when you're looking at the overall design, but it makes for a lot of traffic, a lot of speed, and usually quite a bit of contact. First place prize at $9 grand. Now, if you weren't with us in our last video, Sawtooth Mountain was an absolute blast. I mean, what more can you say about a track? I won't give away anything about the race itself, but a lot of fun racing. Overall, we had some decent speed there, but traffic at that place is amazing, much like what we're going to see at Woodley. Now, if you look at the car condition in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see everything's still in the green. We're still at 97 of 97, so we don't really have to do any work on the car for repair work, but I'm going to go ahead and do it all the same. Only $1,300, so let's get that repair work done. In the top right-hand corner, you can see our money in the bank account, $60,767. So not bad at all. Saving up that money to see where we might want to go for next season, as hopefully we're going to get an option to move up through the ladder, and we'll just have to see what options are available and just how much money they cost. I'm really crossing my fingers hoping we've got enough money by the end of the season that we can move on to where we want to go. Now, perfect scenario would be that we can compete in both the dirt late models and the asphalt super late models that were released recently as a free DLC. That would be my dream come true, but we'll just have to see how things go. So car condition is where it needs to be. Everything is perfect on the car. It's time to race. All right, practice and qualifying in the books, and the car felt really good both in practice and qualifying. Unfortunately, that was when we were alone on the track. Now we'll have to see what's going to happen when we get to this first heat race, but you can see we were right on top of our goal time there. We didn't quite meet it, but we were within a half-tenth there, so that was plenty good enough for me. Qualifying was a little bit better than our practice time, so I'm ready for the heat race.
Top 5 advance to the A main.
Top 5 advance to the A main, so that's our #1 goal, and of course if we can do that, then the farther inside the top 5 we are, the better our starting spot in the A main. Trying to get down to that bottom and make it stick. Ooh, that was going to be tight the whole time. All right, so Diaz managed to get inside of us there, which was not surprising. Oh, hello, more contact. This is a place where you cannot get too high. There's plenty of room here, but you get too high and you'll end up sailing off the track. And as always, there is a high line you can run. I definitely prefer the bottom through the corner though. Who knows, we might need to use that high line in the main event, because it looks like right now we're sort of stabilized here in 4th. No serious competition from behind. And I'm trying out a little bit higher groove. Particularly here in 3 and 4, the shape of the track almost just wants you to run a little bit higher groove there. So just trying it out, seeing what's available, because you never know where the traffic is going to be. And hopefully we can work our way through it the way we have the last few of races. Look at all of these cars for the A main. That excites me just seeing that. And of course, nearly all of them are in front of us, but that's okay. See if we can get a good start. And of course, I would say immediately we have to get to the bottom, but I don't know how much of an option that's going to be. Well, right now we can't get anywhere because there's nowhere to go. Ooh, completely out of the gas there, trying to find a way through some of this. Looks like following that blue car is not a terrible idea right now. He got a little speed. But maybe we got a little bit more. Let's hope that's the case. Alright, so we're up into 14th right now. Got a little bit of room. This is where pure speed comes into play for us, and unfortunately we are definitely not the top of the heap for that. So if we're going to continue working our way forward, then what we're going to need is going to be some traffic. Lap traffic. We need these guys in front of us to start running side by side quite a bit. That's where we're going to have our opportunities. You can see a lot of guys running a little bit higher, particularly through 3 and 4. I'm trying to enter the corner really high. There we go. Made that pass. Alright, so up to 13th. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to do a little bit better job of where we are this race as opposed to what I did last time. Sometimes you just got a handful of wheel, and the total concentration, you just forget where you are, forget what lap it is. All right, 12th position. 25 laps to go. The longer the race is, the better. I absolutely love driving these cars. Just wish they had some more force feedback in them so that you had a better feel for them. All right, but right now everything is fairly spread out, as far as we're concerned anyway. But you can see we're tracking these guys down. We're starting to get into some lap traffic. Alright, first lap car down pretty easy. He gave us room. Let's see if the 24th position wants to do the same. We were able to just slide job by him. Now in open air like this, ooh, look out. We were all kind of messed up there. That was no good at all. But in open air, the car is just a bit too free. But I set it up like this because, oh, look out. Woo, that was really close. I set it up like that because I figured we're going to be spending most of our time in a lot of traffic, which unfortunately for us has not been the case. This has been a little different than what I expected from Woodley. Alright, so we're up to 12th. The car that spun out in front of us there must have been for position. I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but I think it was. All right, I'm not seeing anybody. Ouch, I'm getting some love taps here. Not seeing anybody for position. All these cars immediately in front of us looks like are lap traffic, so not what I was hoping for. I was hoping some of these would be for position. All right, 10 laps to go. Wow, time is flying. I could have sworn a couple laps ago it told us 25 to go. Whew. Trying a little different line there through 1 and 2, and that almost came back to haunt us. We almost went flying off the track there. Alright, somebody is right on our tail right now. I'm not sure if that's for position or if that's just the leader coming to lap us. Because we've seen both scenarios. Oh, we are in a... Oh, this is a lot of traffic. Having to use a bit more brake than I would like on corner entry just because of the angle we're getting. Yeah, this is the type of traffic I thought we were going to be looking at. Oh, hello. Yep, sure enough. That was the leader. Wow, this is contact everywhere. I'm sure I just wrecked somebody, probably. And there you have it. So we did get lapped, which means that the leader was putting down a frantic pace. Only 10 cars left on the lead lap. Yikes. We narrowly averted a spin earlier, which I'm sure would have given us some very nice damage to the car, but 12th place, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. We always want to get top 10s and better, but yeah, 12th place here with the traffic and everything, that was a lot of fun. And of course the racing was a lot more wide open than I was expecting. Car was a little bit loose for that to maintain max speed, but overall, very happy. Now, unfortunately, the sad part is this was our next to last race this season in the 305s before we find out what the future holds. The good news is 12th position gets us enough points to maintain that top 10 season standing, so I like that a lot. All right, so what do we get for our winnings? 4,906 for a grand total, 6,817 overall from the race weekend. So not too bad. We're looking forward to some much bigger payouts in the future, but for right now, that was a fun race, and it always is at Woodley. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more SRX, the game.